Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Zenith Elite Moonphase 40mm in stainless steel. You can see and you can purchase this automatic winding Zenith Moonphase timepiece on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during these videos to see our full sales listing for this watch with accessories included, high resolution images, and naturally complete pricing details for this Zenith Elite Moonphase. Now on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, you can see that the watch is full-sized and modern, but not oversized and gaudy. The timepiece is 40mm across the broad of the case from 3 to 9, not inclusive of the crown. It's a slim 10.5mm, and I say slim because it features 2 complications and automatic winding, and with a generously sloped conical bezel and a stepped sapphire, it is easy to slide this one underneath a formal cuff, but it has the aesthetic versatility to wear with almost anything. Now from lug to lug, extremity to extremity across the wrist, the watch measures 48mm, and I would say down to a wrist size of 14.5 to 15 centimeters, you're going to be able to wear this watch with security, proportion, and style. Now it's fixed to the wrist with a very substantial but minimally profiled, thin alligator leather strap, monotone stitch. It has a matte finish, not gloss, and it has rectangular scale alligator leather coupled with a rubberized coating on the bottom. The rubberized coating standing in for calf leather, typically featured on the underside of straps, in that it's just as supple, but it acts as a moisture and heat barrier to keep body oils, sweat, and grime from corrupting the strap and aging the leather. For long-wearing durability, it's a perfect tandem of souplesse and isolation of moisture. And it's paired with a traditional, low-profile, and elegant Zenith steel pin buckle for easy on-the-fly adjustment if your wrist changes its circumference subtly during the course of activity, inactivity, hot or cold. The case is fluid and beautifully crafted with compound curves on its flanks. You can see there's a little bit of a tumble home to the flank of the case, a glorious fluid form to the lugs, but also differentiation. You can see the narrow bevel across the shoulder of the lug and the contrast between the satin or brush finish of the hoods of the lugs with the polish of the flanks as well as the case and the bezel. The polished bezel gives way to a broad dial, and you can see Zenith really did minimize the case and the bezel to optimize the size of the dial, and the watch reads as such. It isn't crowded in spite of the small seconds, the Zenith marquee, the Moonphase, and the double-digit date, and it's quite subtle, featuring a railroad-style minutes track outboard with inset Roman numerals corresponding to each one of the hour indices. Of course, the watch does feature a special guilloche inner dial to visually separate the hour track on which the all-polished and hand-applied hour indices rest from the center dial, which features the complications. You'll note a beautiful bosom-style Moonphase corresponding beautifully blued alpha hand for the constant seconds, and there's a small railroad chaptering surrounding the second subdial, much like the minutes track around the circumference of the dial at large. There's also a double-digit date, and you can see that the discs are as close to flush as technically possible. It's impossible to discern by eye that one is higher or lower than the other. Beautiful precision in manufacturing by Zenith, and also convenience in engineering, as the grand date features a bidirectional toggle, so whichever way you turn it, it advances the double digit rapidly and instantly. It's crisp to use and quick to operate. The quick set function in tandem with a Moonphase that needs adjustment only roughly every 2.7 years. Now on the case back you have the manufacturer Zenith Caliber Elite 691, 27 jewels, 228 parts. It beats at a modern 4 Hz, and it features a superb 50-hour power reserve, far more than the 40 to 42 standard for ultra-thin automatic movements in the modern era. Now not only that, but it features a function that the Zenith El Primero, its perhaps more vaunted older brother, does not possess. You'll note that when I pull the crown to extremity, the constant second subdial ceases to advance, and on the case back, the balance is halted. Yes, it features hacking seconds for precise synchronization to a known accurate reference time, and though a dress watch, it does feature 5 ATM water resistance, solidly more than the 2 to 3 that's common in the formal timepiece class. You can see and you can purchase this Zenith Elite Moonphase 40mm in stainless steel on our website.